Welcome, my peace, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peace, my peoples. Let's talk about Monique. Let's finish this off. So, where is the end game for Monique? I guess the end game for Monique would be for her to be able to take this, stardom that she built up. People wanted to know what she's saying, doing interviews, people talking about her, being on blogs, as to actually do a documentary about her life, showing her happy, showing her in love, showing her with her kids, showing her, like working, showing her writing, showing her doing, going on tours or doing different things in her life, showing her cooking, being a mother, showing her with her best friends, her being friends with people and things like that. Show that side of herself at the beginning of the documentary, and then gather like five young female comedians, and maybe three male comedians as well, or maybe three females, three male comedians that people don't know of, people haven't heard of, and get them and work with them and write with them and help them with their craft to put into your documentary, where you could be showing rising stars that are going to rise, and working with them, and actually showing them what this comedy game is about, what this acting game is about, what Hollywood is about, and then have them each do a stand up, at least like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes, and then Monique comes and she closes the show out, and then she does her stand up, and then she talks about all these interviews. She talks about what she been through, how people done judged her, how people done tweeted at her, how people done Instagrammed at her, how people done Snapchatted her, and how people posted her up on IG and Periscope, and even the situation with the Queen's Court, all of that, have that in her stand up. And then, if she can actually get some people that are up and coming production companies, or production companies that don't really have a name for themselves, but have them in the project as well, and maybe possibly get some donors, maybe get some secret donors, or maybe this will be pro bono work for everybody, and then release it, and then maybe release snippets of it, snippets of Monique stand up, her talking about Oprah, her talking about Netflix, her talking about the Breakfast Club, her talking about the Queen's Court, her talking about these interviews that she went on and she felt like she was disrespected, her talking about just everything, all the memes that were made about her, and how people assume she's like this. Talk intimately and deeply, but in a funny format where people can get where you're coming from, and then close out the show, and maybe sell it for like $10 a piece, $15 a piece, or try to give it to different production companies, or companies that brand things, or different companies that can help you put the DVD out there, help you promote it, help you with it, but just showing all that in one, and showing how you're helping other people come up, because Monique has spoke when she was on the Breakfast Club about standing up for other people when she was doing filming, and she felt like people was being disrespected, and she stood up for them. You know what I mean? It's like, who's standing up for Monique? So show that kind side of you, show that side of you, helping and assisting other comedians come up, and have it in a documentary form, and put piece out by piece. Maybe sell it for 99 cents online, but do that. Show people what you're working with, show people what you got, show people that you still got it, and you always had it, and it never went away. It's just they closed the doors on you. And then show them how you work with other people, show them how you help other people, show them how you will fight for other people and fight for yourself as well, because she said so many times that she stood up for so many different directors. She stood up for casting directors, she stood up for this person, she stood up for this person, but no one is coming up to stand up for Monique. Where are all the people that Monique helped? Where are they at? How come they're not standing up for her? I mean, like, why is she in the lion's den alone? Nobody's there with her but her husband and her fans. But the people that she worked with, the people she previously worked with, other comedians, everybody's like, oh, no, Monique, you're not killing my career. Why are none of these people there got her back? So she needs to show them she can do it alone. And you know what? She doesn't regret standing up for people, but sometimes you cannot stand up and help people that won't stand up and fight for themselves, that won't stand up and help themselves as well. Because sometimes when you do that, they leave you holding the bag and they leave you the bad person. That's like Damon Dash said. He was standing up for Rockefeller and everybody thought he was the bad person. But you know what I mean? So Monique, come out with a documentary, come out with other comedians, come out and show them what you're working with, show them what you got, show them who you are, show them that, you know, you don't have to go to interviews and talk to these people and defend yourself. Defend yourself on stage. Defend yourself where you're most comfortable at. Defend yourself where you started from, where you came up from. Defend yourself on the stage and show them that they messed up, because you're going to make more millions, and then the deals are going to come. People are going to come, because when you shining, you shining. And so anyways, Monique is, she just got to get out there, you know. And that situation with Oprah, that's up to her to let that situation go. You know, Oprah was talking about, you know, kumbaya, I don't fight negativity with negativity, but basically Monique was like Monique was all in her feelings about that situation. Like, you know, she's really not feeling Oprah, but talk intimately about that detail on the stage. Make it funny. Tell them what happened. Tell them your side of the story and a joke to get your point across, where people can understand it on so many different levels, where layman people can understand it, professional people can understand it, people that are against you can understand it, but people that can understand what you're saying, because you're you look so comfortable and charismatic when you're on the stage, Monique, that it's way better than doing these interviews and talking to these people. Now you got people wanting to know what Monique's saying, what Monique did this time. Let me do a video about Monique. Let me talk about Monique. Monique, get out there and show them what you're working with. Show them what you're working with. Show them what you got. So I think that would be the ending game from her. And then also, and if she can actually reach out to people that are just starting up in Hollywood, especially with just production and filming and pictures and sets and writers, you know, if she can get on board with them and just put out some immaculate work, put out a legendary documentary and put it online and sell it and let people know where you're coming from, but in a way that is more easy for people to get. Because sometimes people can't get when you're yelling, people can't get when you're screaming, people can't get when you're telling facts, people can't get when you're stern, people can't get it when you're direct. Because when you're direct and you're stern, oh, you're a problem, oh, you're talking nonsense, or you don't make any sense. But you know what? Just show them what you're messing with. Show them what you're messing with. Show them that you still got it, that you can get on stage and you can tear it up. And they already know, because you already said Netflix has been out there. They seen you, and they liked, you know, watching you, and then they offered you a deal afterwards. So you still got it, but put it on a big platform as far as doing a documentary and spreading the word, and let people see, you know, the intimate side of you, and just see your work ethic and see how you work. I think that would be a good situation. But, you know, you keep taking shots at Oprah and everybody else, you know, people are not going to hear. All they're going to hear is, oh, you're taking shots at this person. Oh, you're taking shots at that person. Oh, won't you let it go with Oprah? Let it go on stage, and then tell your story on stage, and let that be it. Peace, one love. I'm out to all my peeps and my peoples.